The topic is chemical coordination and integrative system. Chemical coordination. So in this chemical coordinating system, the presence of the simply endocrine system. So in this endocrine system, the presence of endocrine glands. Endocrine glands. So these endocrine glands release the hormones. These endocrine glands are the ductless glands. So these are the ducts are absent. So these are the ducts are absent. These hormones are enters into the blood. These blood supply into target places, either target cells, target tissues, or target organs. To the blood supply to the blood transport into target places. So in this human body, different types of endocrine glands are present. First one, hypothalamus, pituitary gland, pineal gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, thymus gland, adrenal gland, testis, ovaries. So these are the different endocrine glands. We will discuss one by one. The gland is hypothalamus. So in this hypothalamus location, hypothalamus locating these are present in the base of the diencephalon, part of the forebrain. It is present in base of the diencephalon location, base of the diencephalon, base of the diencephalon as a part of the forebrain, part of the forebrain, base of the diencephalon are part of the forebrain. Next one, these hypothalamus, they control the many body functions. Like first of all, the hypothalamus it contain several group of the neurosecretory cells. Hypothalamus contain several group of neurosecretory cells. These neurosecretory cells are called as nuclei. Several group of neurosecretory cells, they are called as nuclei. So they are the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus contain neurosecretory cells. These are the nuclei. So they are the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus it contain neurosecretory cells. Neurosecretory cells. These neurosecretory cells are called as nuclei. The neurosecretory cells are called nuclei. So in this nuclei, they are secreting the hormones. The nuclei, they are secretion of the hormones. Hypothalamic hormones. Secretion of hormones. These hormones function. These hormones. These are the regulation, stimulation, and secretion of the pituitary gland. So they are the pituitary gland. In this pituitary gland, the presence of these are the anterior lobe. Anterior lobe. This one is the posterior lobe. Anterior lobe and posterior lobe. So this is a hypothalamus releasing the hormones. These hormones enters into the pituitary gland. These hormones are controlling the pituitary glands. So they are the hypothalamus. Its secretion of the hormones. These hormones are two types. Hypothalamus releasing the hormones are two types. Releasing the hormones are two types. One is the releasing hormones. Releasing hormones. One is the releasing hormones. Second one is the inhibiting hormones. Inhibiting hormones. Releasing hormones and inhibiting hormones. First one, releasing hormones. These releasing hormones, they are the stimulation and secretion of the pituitary hormones. These are releasing hormone. It stimulating the synthesis and secretion of the pituitary gland. They are the stimulation of pituitary gland, stimulating the secretion of pituitary gland. Secretion of pituitary hormones. Stimulate and secretion of the pituitary hormones means releasing the pituitary hormones. Next one, these inhibiting hormones. So in this inhibiting hormone, stopping the secretion of pituitary hormones. Stopping the secretion of pituitary hormones. Stopping the secretion of pituitary hormones. So the hypothalamus release two types of hormones. One is the releasing hormones, another one is the inhibiting hormones. So this releasing hormone stimulation of the pituitary gland, and the pituitary gland releasing the hormones. Next one, inhibiting hormone. This inhibiting hormone, they stopping the secretion of the pituitary hormones. First one, for example, hypothalamus. So hypothalamus releasing one hormone, gonadotropin releasing hormone. Hypothalamus release the one hormone. The hormone name is the gonadotropin releasing hormone. So in this gonadotropin releasing hormone, they enters into the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is stimulate the secretion of the gonadotropins. Secretion of gonadotropins. Secretion of gonadotropins. Secretion of the gonadotropins. Next one, another one hormone is the example is the inhibiting hormone. Inhibiting hormone, another one example is the gonadotropin inhibiting hormone. Gonadotropin inhibiting hormone. This gonadotropin inhibiting hormone enters into the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. So in this pituitary gland, they stop the secretion of the gonadotropins. Stop the secretion of gonadotropins. Stop the secretion of gonadotropins. Next, another one example is the growth hormone. So releasing hormone, another one example is the growth hormone. Growth hormone releasing hormone. Another one example, growth hormone releasing hormone. So they are the releasing hormone. These hormone enters into the pituitary gland, and the pituitary gland they produce the growth hormone. Gonadotropin releasing hormone secreted by the hypothalamus. These are enters into the pituitary gland, but the pituitary gland releasing the growth hormone. Next, inhibiting hormone example, growth hormone, inhibiting hormone, growth hormone, inhibiting hormone. These hormone enters into the pituitary gland. So in this pituitary gland, stop the secretion of growth hormone. Stop the secretion of growth hormone. So these are the releasing hormone, these are the inhibiting hormone, and these hormones are transferred. So the hypothalamus to pituitary. So these hormones the enters into the anterior pituitary through the portal circulation. So portal circulation means they start with the capillaries. The blood vessels start with the capillaries and ending with also capillaries. Start with the capillaries and also ending with the capillaries. These are the neuron. So these are the portal circulation. Through the portal circulatory system, the hypothalamic hormones reaching the anterior pituitary to the portal circulatory system. Next one, posterior pituitary. Through the posterior pituitary, directly neural control, neural connection only. So they are the direct neural control only. For example, hypothalamus. Hypothalamus releasing the growth hormone releasing hormone. Growth hormone releasing hormone secreted by the hypothalamus. Through the enters into portal circulation to anterior pituitary. So the anterior pituitary stimulate the secretion of the growth hormone. Next one, hypothalamus releasing the another one hormone, growth hormone, inhibiting hormone. These are enters into the pituitary gland. They stop the secretion of the growth hormone. So they are the one example, releasing hormone example, inhibiting hormone example. Another one is the gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonadotropin releasing hormone secreted by the hypothalamus. These are enters into the portal circulation to pituitary gland. So in this pituitary gland, they are releasing the anterior pituitary releasing the gonadotropins. Next one, so another hormone is releasing gonadotropin inhibiting hormone. These are enters into the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland stop the secretion of the gonadotropins. One is the example is releasing hormone, another one example is the inhibiting hormone. So they are the hypothalamus. Next one, very very important word. The hypothalamus is called master gland of the body. So they are the master gland of the human body. Hypothalamus is called master gland of the body.